Hi guys, how are you doing? Let me get over to the live hangout page here so I can see if anybody stops by.
Every variety of nature's harvest bread is baked with whole grains
Hold on.
and no high fructose corn syrup.
Gotta mute it.
So no matter what,
It's not wanting to let me mute it. There we go. All right. All right, there we go. Hi, Wee Tree. Sorry. Trying to get this set back up. Ooh, it's sure buffering a lot, isn't it? Let me change the settings on here. Hold on. Maybe that'll work. We'll see. Anyway, so I am pretty excited. I'm fixing to start doing essential oil live chats, and I am working to just get things going back again on my channel. So I'm really excited about that. I just trying to practice on this live stream thing again. It's been a while and they've changed some things up, so that's what I'm doing on here. Not here, what does that mean? Is it, are you there yet? Hopefully you can see me now. But anyway, first of all, I wanted to give an apology. I'm going to try to get Teresa over here to view this video, but Teresa was on another live chat, and she's a new YouTube friend of mine, and she has a child that has asthma, and I was just making some suggestions on essential oils, and she said that, you know, it was such a serious condition she didn't really want to be, you know, taking a chance with her child, and I completely understand that. I'm not trying to push essential oils on anybody, and I apologize if it seems that way. So I was not upset with her. You know, it's your child. You do what you need to do. That's the way I look at it. My goal is to help people, and, you know, if I offer to send samples to somebody, it's based on the fact that, and nothing to do with trying to sell. Actually, I'm fixing to unaffiliate with the essential oil company that I'm with, not because I don't love them, but because I am trying my best to be able to be 100% truthful. And the FDA right now is making it to where I can't, anybody with associated with the companies cannot, you know, be truthful. Like if I have a headache and peppermint helps my headache, I'm not allowed to say that, or they could shut down my company or fine me because I'm associated with an essential oil company. And because these essential oils have changed my life so dramatically, I want to be able to share that honestly without having to try to talk around what I'm wanting to say, you know, to meet their requirements. So it's just better for me to leave the company. I'll just get my essential oils through my daughter's account, and it'll be basically just to give information to help people. So, hey, Big Bear, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. I'm just doing a channel update. So anyway, I just wanted to, you know, give a channel update on that. As far as my health goes, I'm doing incredibly better, so much better. I found a wonderful supplement. It's not with the essential oil company I'm with. It's called Adrenal, and it has caused me to lose 30 pounds. It's causing my thyroid to work properly. I am loving it. I have so much more energy, and I still have some bad days, but so much better. So I wanted to say that I am looking to, I met a bunch of wonderful new friends on here, and I'm so excited to expand my wonderful group of friends on here. If you're not a part of YouTube, it's kind of hard to understand, but it's like everybody just grabs you and gives you a big hug and welcomes you, and it's just incredible. So it's always wonderful to expand that community. Excuse me. And the community I'm talking about is the Homestead Network. I really love it. If you're not a part of it, you need to go check it out. thehomesteadnetwork.com. They have show times on there, and all of the channels listed on there are just wonderful. I just love all of them. They all each have kind of their own forte, so just go and check them out and check out their live events and sub them up. But anyway, so I'm just trying to do a little sample thing here, so let's just talk. So We Tree Bonsai says, yes, they are targeting all herbals as well. Yes, I know. It's really pretty scary that our freedom of speech is impeded simply because they say that we don't need to be making medical claims, but yet the FDA... Uh-oh, that's weird. Anyway, the FDA makes all kinds of medical claims all the time and passes, drugs that 5, 10, 15 years down the road are killing people. Over 100,000 people are killed every year just from medications. And they're taken properly. So that's not including the ones that overdose on medications that they take them improperly. So I'm just hoping that by unaffiliating with an essential oils company that I can just come on here and just be completely honest because they have changed my life so much. So I don't know if Big Bear is still out there, but I just want to make sure you know I don't have any hard feelings towards you. We disagree about the essential oils, but I just want to make sure that you know that I think the world of you guys. And I know sometimes it's hard to take how somebody means something in a text whenever you're seeing it on a chat on the side of your live feed, but certainly I can disagree with you and still respect you. I don't believe that by any means that you have you're trying to get in with this company is better than that company, kind of a thing. I know that you have the very best intentions and you want the best quality oil for your friends on here. So, and I do too. I've just seen so many of the tests personally and online, and I've seen the results go both ways. So I just, having researched all of that history, I just believe it's a marketing ploy, but that's just me, and we can agree to disagree. That's all right. But I just want you guys to know I don't have any hard feelings, and if you go back and watch the beginning of this, I want to make sure that you see that I was apologizing to Teresa Dean. I wasn't trying to push essential oils on her. I was just trying to make a couple of suggestions. And I know you didn't know we had a beef. I just want to make sure I don't have any hard feelings or anything. We'll just put it that way. But I just my main goal is to help people. So I just want to help people, and I just want to make sure that at the beginning of this, I wanted to make sure Teresa knew I'm not mad at her for not wanting to take any suggestions that I have. Anytime I give a suggestion, it's just because I care and just trying to help. And people can take it or leave it. That's okay. It's not that big of a deal. And with our children, they're our babies, and we have a full right to make those decisions for what we feel is best. And I would never have hard feelings with somebody because of that. So anyway, so I am starting to, I'm going to be getting chickens. This ought to be interesting, me, oily, getting chickens. But I'm going to be getting chickens in the spring, so this ought to be pretty interesting, to say the least. I'm going to get some chickens and some guineas, and because my brother-in-law up the road has a lot of chickens, and we get eggs from him occasionally, but I just want to be able to do it myself, and I'm trying to get to where we're more self-sufficient here. We've lived out here for almost 10 years, and my health has not been as such where I could really do much homesteading out here. So I'm excited to, oh, hi, Old Ways, New Times. Yes, we treat the chemical drugs. I believe that they've almost killed you 3 times. It is crazy. It's just really, really, a bad deal. But anyway, so I'm just trying to get my homestead to where I can be working to be more self-sufficient, and so I'm working on that, trying to get my house in order. So I'm fixing to start doing a lot more. I'm going to start doing live chats again. I had taken all my old live chats down because of the FDA thing, but since I'm unaffiliating with my essential oils company, I don't have to worry. I'm not going to have to worry about that. I can just bluntly say whatever I want to say, and if I want to say peppermint rubbed on my temples or on the roof of my mouth or on the back of my neck, reduce my headache or fever or whatever, I can do that. So I'm excited about that, and I'm going to start adding a lot more channel content. I'm also fixing to change my channel name to Oily's Humble Home. I just started a blog at oilyshumblehome.com. So you can go over there and check that if you like. But Wheatree, I believe that you probably can't do chemical drugs anymore. I tell you what, they can do so much damage, and they want us to, like, if we're associated with an essential oils company, we're not even supposed to say we're not even supposed to say that we're doing like, say, instead of a Tylenol, I use peppermint on the bottom of my feet or the back of my neck to reduce my fever. They're not going. I'm not even legally supposed to be able to say that. Otherwise, my company or myself could get into trouble being affiliated with an essential oil company. So, Big Bear, I'm not sure what day of the week yet. I want to make sure it doesn't interfere with anybody's chats on the Homestead Network, because that way anybody that wants to come over and learn can. It'll be mainly essential oils. I'm going to start at the very, very beginning and start with the basics of essential oils, why and how they work, what they are. And so it's very interesting. I'm going to go through some of the chemistry of it all and everything. I'm going to try to not make it like mind-numbingly boring. So it'll be really good to see. Now, let's see. Wheatree says, doctor has told me 3 times I had less than 6 months to live. That is frightening, Wheatree. I don't know what you've done to try to purge your system of those chemicals, but I will tell you something like an ionic foot spa may be something that helps. All you do is sit your feet in it, and your feet go in salt water, and this basically ionizes the water, and it starts to draw out toxins from your body. Lemon is really great. Like a large amount of lemon essential oil is really absolutely imperative to start purging your body of those chemicals. I would just start out slow, especially if you have a lot of chemicals like absorbed and built up into your body. So you need to make sure you start it slowly. Maybe do a couple of 2 to 3 drops of essential oil, lemon essential oil in a glass of water, and then or in a capsule, and then work your way up to 8 or 9 drops in a capsule. Make sure and take a drop or 2 of this peppermint essential oil with that, so that it will make that oil more effective. So definitely need to detox if you're like super sensitive to chemicals and stuff. I was hypersensitive to chemicals, and some chemicals still bother me some, but since I've been using essential oils, they break down those chemicals and flush them out. So I'm going to plan on, I'm sorry, trying to read the chat at the same time. Anyway, so it'll break it down and flush it out. So make sure that you drink lots of water if you use essential oils. And with essential oils, because they do break down those toxins, if you try to like overdo it at first and not ease your way into it, what happens is you can end up with a rash, even if you're taking them internally or putting them on the bottom of your feet. The easiest way for the chemicals to come out of your body is like through your skin. So a lot of times people will get a rash. So make sure that you start out slowly. Hey, Freedom. Hi. Good to see you, Alan. But anyways, that's what you need to do, and that will probably help you more than anything. If you haven't tried essential oils weed tree, you really need to. I really recommend it. And if you want me to send you some lemon so you can just try it, and you got to understand that with essential oils, you have to work your way up, and you can't expect everything to just be instantly magically great. So just keep that in mind. But if you want me to send you some lemon, I'm more than happy to send you a free bottle of lemon so that you can try that out and see how it works. And I'll even send you some peppermint to go along with that too, just a sampler of peppermint. But that will get you started. Classified as an environmental asthmatic. Yes, I basically was too. I will tell you, Thieves essential oil under my tongue when I started to feel my airways start to close helped me tremendously. I haven't had to use my inhaler but once or twice in the last 3 years, and I was using it all the time. So, if you're wanting some of that too, I'll be happy to send it to you. Just private message me on here, and I will send it to you. Okay, Big Bear says that is going to be good. Robin is doing hers on Tuesday evening, and she's starting off like that also. It's going to also be good to see different points that you guys will make. Yeah, absolutely. I love the opportunity to learn from each other, and there's going to be always some things that I'm going to miss that she's going to catch, and some things that she's going to miss that I'm going to catch. So I think it'll be really cool. Let's see. Old Ways, you started with your congressmen and senators today. On the 22 for 22, is that what you're talking about, Old Ways? I'm curious about that. Yes, I need to start that too. I can't forget. Let me write that down. I thought that was a great idea because I have really bad wrists, and so I can't do push-ups at this time. Maybe when I lose a little bit more weight, I can and use some more essential oils for that. But I haven't been able to do that in quite a while because I cracked this wrist, and I don't know if I have a little ganglion cyst or something there, so on my other wrist. So I'm kind of a mess. But anyways, yeah, I'm feeling so much better, and I do have a friend that's an herbalist weed tree, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll do that, but yeah, it would be awesome to have an herbalist, come. And what's so cool is able to have access to essential oils forever. So the herbal counterparts are awesome. They're awesome. So you can grow those things, and essential oils are 50 to 80 times 50 to 70 times, I think, more powerful, more concentrated basically than their herbal counterparts. So they're that much more effective. So that's a pretty big difference. But if you don't have access to essential oils, definitely their herbal counterparts is the next best thing. So yeah, essential oils are very expensive, especially if you get a good quality one. But the thing is that the essential oils. Sorry, hi, all the way, Steve. The essential oils will tend to work because you're not having to take in as much of it at all. My old chat used to be called A Drop or Two Will Do. Oh, of course, go can, girlfriend. I'm excited to see that. So yeah, the essential oils, you can just get more bang for your buck basically because it's just so super concentrated, you know. So it's like herbs on steroids, on steroids, on steroids. So oh man, I cannot imagine. That's why I try to order my essential oils every month, especially the ones I use a lot. Like there are certain ones I use every single day. I use Deeper Leaf, I use peppermint, RC, Valor, those wintergreen. Those are some of my main ones I use every day. So yeah, it's going to be really hard. Hey, Scouting Free, good to see you. Welcome. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really excited. Oh, I have to tell y'all about this homicidal wasp. Of course, you know, seeing that probably you were curious. I was trying to video out on the porch, and unfortunately, there's a wasp that kept on. Oh, I would love to learn about tinctures, Big Bear. But anyways, there was a wasp out there, and every time I was videoing on my phone, and every time I would start the video, here comes this wasp, and he just would not leave me alone. And I would think I'd get rid of him, and he'd come back. So I was like, okay, this wasp is out to get me. So that's why I moved inside. So anyway, how have you all been doing? I Scouting Free. I haven't been able to see you in quite a while. Most everybody else in here is my new friends, but I haven't seen you in a while. Scouting Free. It's good to see you. But yeah, so I'm excited. But just remember, if you see a channel name change, it'll be Oily's Humble Home. So I didn't want to homestead because I'm not quite a homesteader, although we live out here on a farm. But I'm just wanting to change the channel name because, you know, prepper has such a negative connotation in the society, although it shouldn't, but because of crazy shows, you just got to do what you got to do, right? So I just decided to change my channel name so it wouldn't evoke any negative feelings with anybody or anything, and hopefully that won't prevent somebody from stopping by and checking out my channel. But on my blog, I'm going to do different content than what's on YouTube. I mean, some of this stuff will correlate, but I'm not going to. No, I didn't see a nest, Big Bear. We've killed several nests, you know, taken care of several nests, so I'm sure they're back somewhere. My phone is, I don't know what in the world. Anyway, so, okay, just private chat over there. Anyway, but yeah, I'm just wanting to get more active again since I'm feeling better, and you know, so I'm basically going to start from the beginning on the essential oil live chat. I'm not going to gear it towards a specific company, although some of my recommendations will be things that I know from like Young Living, but you know, we can just look up the equivalent from another company. That's not a big deal. But you know, the main goal is to just help people, and Scouting Free's been very busy the last few months. Me too, I tell you. I finally started getting some energy, and I've just been trying to go through everything, purging stuff we don't use and don't need, and like trying to acquire things that I feel like, you know, even if we're in a grid down situation, that we'd be able to use. So I've just been learning to cook some different meals and things like that. So that's a lot of stuff I'm going to try to get involved with. I really will be so interested in seeing on how to make the tinctures, because that, you know, I'm wanting to do more of my own medicine. I will be starting to grow my own herbs and stuff out here now that I'm starting to feel better. So I'm really excited about that. So that will be awesome. Anyway, I just wanted to do a quick chat and catch up with everybody and stuff. So if you see Oily's Humble Home, well, that's me. I'm just changing my name, but I've got to get some pictures and some logos and stuff changed, so it'll be a little bit, but I'm going to do all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do essential oils. I'm going to do some videos on prepping, organization, just, recipes, like when I'm canning, although I'm a beginner canner, so it's going to be really great to show the good and the bad with that, so I'm excited. And let's see, Big Bear says Robin is really good at making the tinctures. They make a lot of them. That's awesome. That's awesome. Weetree says that their apothecary is now a full spare bedroom. I'm jealous. I'm so jealous. We live in this old farmhouse. It's so small, and I don't have room for anything. This house is so packed, and that's one reason why I'm trying to get rid of stuff that we don't use and don't need, and just like really acquiring things that we need. So I'm working on my essential oils collection, we'll just call it. It's pretty large, but there's a lot of stuff that we use a lot that is limited on how many we can get, because it depends on plants. So things like Valor and RC and Deep Relief, they're all three ones that I use pretty much every day, and it's getting hard to get those. So it's hard to stock up on those things, but I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I'll even order kits that have some of that in it, if I can't get a second one. So Weetree says, have you built me shelves and then had to go buy freestanding ones? Yeah, that's probably about right. I have a huge shelf in one of the bedrooms that has like my Thrive Life freeze-dried food on. I buy about $50 a month, and then we do I have, like, my office has all kinds of stuff in there, mainly essential oils, but I've been also trying to gather a bunch of books in case there was a grid down situation. I want to be able to have something that I can physically reference instead of just trying to rely on going to look online, because if grid's down, that's not going to happen. So trying to do that. I'm trying to really start stocking up more on medical stuff. So bye, Scouting Free. I'm so glad you stopped by. Thanks, Mark. I appreciate it. We'll talk to you later. Anyway, so I've got a lot I want to do. Fixing to paint my kitchen. This house, this old farmhouse, is just so, it's like you clean it and it does not look like it's clean. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. So yeah, I want to do some things to help improve it, to make this a little bit more of a cheerful environment for me to be in. So I'm hoping that will be the case, and I'm excited about that. I'm ready to have my kitchen look pretty and like put a smile on my face when I walk in the room. So, well, awesome, Weetree. We might have to do that. We just may. Yeah. Weetree Bonsai said that she would not be against doing trades of tinctures in exchange for essential oils. So that sounds like might be a good idea. We'll have to see. Just kind of let me know what essential oils you're thinking of, Weetree, and we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, I want to get back to just helping people. My constant for those that are new to me, which are most of the people here now, I've had like living on a dime. I've had a permanent headache for a very long time, since 1989, in fact. I never go a second without my head hurting. At its best, it's at about a 5 on the pain scale. At its worst, it's about a bazillion. It's mostly on one side, so it's like a migraine, but it's like an ice cream headache, that burning sensation, and it goes all the way from back here up. And basically what they think it is, I finally got a diagnosis after about 20 years, and they think that it's occipital neuralgia, which means that they think that I imaged that occipital nerve that goes in the back of my head and branches out, and it also called occipital nerve also branches out to your shoulders. So I have a lot of pain in my left shoulder. So anyway, it's pretty bad. And it was getting up to where the pain level was at a 8 or 9 most every day. So ghost pipe, never tried that, Wheat Tree. Never tried that. So I'm just, sometimes I have a hard time concentrating, so that's sometimes why I'm searching. But the essential oils, that's how I got into essential oils, is because my sister was doing essential oils, and I was so sick of hearing about them, so sick of seeing posts on Facebook. And she had given my mom a starter kit. And I was over at my mom's visiting, and the headache ramped up. And my mom just grabbed this essential oil blend called Panaway, and she took it and she rubbed it on my neck. And then I said, well, I guess if I'm going to try it, I'm going to try it. So I put some more, a couple more drops on my hands and rubbed it on my temples and over those nerves. And no kidding, within 15 minutes, my headache was knocked down to tolerable. Now, I haven't found anything that completely gets rid of it, but I could actually function again. I was amazed. It probably knocked it down to about a 3. And the thing is, with those headaches, that headache causes my muscles to tighten up because I'm in pain, and then it causes a tension headache on top of that. So it really is a mess. So yeah, the headache oils are gateway oils. That's right, Big Bear. So anyway, from that moment on, I was hooked, and I sought to learn everything I could about essential oils. And just, after all the years of all the pain meds, all the chiropractic appointments, acupuncture, all of this stuff, and nothing helped, and putting this little oil on my head helped. It floored me. So my goal from then on is just to be able to help people. I know what it's like to be in pain constantly, and so that's the big deal, is this, I want to be able to help people. On top of that, I have chronic fatigue and fibromyalgia, although my chronic fatigue or my fibromyalgia was really ramped up. And so and then I got an email, and I was trying to lose weight at the time, so I was drinking Diet Coke, and got an article from a friend that basically talked about aspartame and the effects. So I went ahead and stopped anything with the aspartame, and within a week it significantly reduced. So if somebody has fibro out there, I'm not saying that it caused my fibro, but it really did cause it to be worse. It intensified it. Big Bear says that the headache oils are like gateway oils, and yes, they are. And then he said the next thing you know, you have a trench coat saying, "Psst, got a headache." And that's true. And that's what it's like. I feel like I'm like that whenever I'm trying to tell somebody about essential oils, and I'm supposed to be limited on how I say it. It's like I'm having to be like this sneaky person with this trench coat, opening it up, like showing what I've got and seeing if I can help somebody, see if there's something there that will help. So yeah, we treat that aspartame is a chemical. It is. And so I really watch that. And I mean, I had tried elimination diets on all kinds of stuff, sugar and carbs, things like that for about 6 months. But the whole time I was drinking Diet Coke. And so that didn't help me any. I mean, I lost some weight. Yes, it did. But the pain and the headache were just more intensified. So anyway, yeah, I have to kind of take it easy sometimes, and I still have bad days. I still do. I'm not saying essential oils are a cure-all or a fix-all, but man, I think they're absolutely from God. I really do. So anyway, yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, cleaning products. We Tree Bonsai says that cleaning products just about killer. Yeah, I like. Young Living has an called Thieves household cleaner, and I use that, and I love it, and I haven't had any issues with it. But that's what I mostly use. I don't use the cleaning chemicals unless I absolutely have to. But the Thieves I use for most everything. It's antibacterial, antifungal, and it smells good to boot. So and you can dilute it however little you need to, because it's concentrated, and you just pour just a couple of drops in one of those big spritzer bottles and fill the rest with water. So yeah, my sister was hyper chemical, very hyper chemically sensitive, and since she started using the essential oils, it's really made a difference. I don't know if both of our livers were just clogged or what, but once we started using the essential oils, I think it purged a lot of the toxins out. So yeah, I plan on making a lot more of my own cleaner. Usually I just take my Thieves essential oil and put about 5 drops in one of those big spritzer bottles with some water and spritz it around, and it works fine. And I use that to spritz our pillows and our mattresses and our furniture, and to clean spills up off the floor, and I use it to mop with and everything. So that usually is my all-in-one cleaner. I do want to do the vinegar and lemon peels cleaner, and I want to do the vinegar and orange peels too, because I love oranges. So let's see, Wee Tree says the way the body is made is a miracle and needs to keep as close to nature as possible to stay in harmony with nature. Yes, indeed, that is for sure. And that's why I think the essential oils are so great, because I think that, it is from nature. It's just a highly concentrated version of it. And so I think that it can just really make a huge difference. Well, guys, I think I'm going to get off of here. I just wanted to test this live stream and make sure that I could get on here and do it right. I'm planning on starting next week. I'm going to look. Big Bear, maybe you could tell me when a good prime time would be, but that wouldn't interfere with any of the homestead shows. So if you know of a good day that I could do the live show that wouldn't interfere with you guys and would be still have a good audience, that would be great. Anyway, well, always, I'm fixing to get off of here. I know, Big Bear, I haven't made wood polish out of the peels, but yeah, I need to try that. Big Bear says that they made wood polish out of those peels also. So anyway, well, guys, there is no prime time left. Yeah, I pretty much figured. I'll just have to. I can't do this time. There's people that are still working during the day, so I'll figure something out. Anyway, well, you guys take care. Love you. Thanks for stopping by and letting me use you as guinea pigs today. We'll talk to you later. Let me get over here.